Oh my goodness. What a hectic 2023. And now it's Champion of the Year. Oh boy. Let's talk about it. Let's do this. Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan, your Slipknot fan of battle rap, here helping you catch up on battle rap. Oh my goodness, oh my God. What in the past 2 weeks has been going on with the COTY and WOTY? But we gotta handle the niceties. Shout out all the battle rap platforms out there. DME Detroit on Fan was good. And shout out to the chat. You know what I mean? Shout out all the mods in battle rap. Of course, shout out IMP Black Yo. It's like a pimp named Slickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the whole thing and nothing but the whole thing. Pause. Hey yo. But yeah, IMP Black Yo. He's like the best mod out there. You know what I mean? Holding it down for the whole entire battle rap platforms out there. So shout out ADEP, HNIC, Mr. Battle Rap and Investment, you know what I mean? And let me see who else. Peasy World, are you okay? Please, my G, get it together. Oh yeah, Liddy, please get it together, my G. Come on now. Get it together. But anyway, shout out all the battle rap platforms out there, except for L Weirdos with, stuff on their jackets that shouldn't be. Shout out, it's your boy J Guard Hype, you know what I mean? Shout out Streets 2 Times the Legend, you already know. Let me see who else. Shout out, no, I'm not saying their name, so forget it. But yeah, shout out Champion, shout out the whole staff out there, Mark Jamgo, Dre, Rita, Anwar. Shout out, Jay Black, shout out who else? Of course Debo be up there, you know what I mean? But shout out the whole entire Champion staff out there. They out there pushing P. Proper preparation prevents poor performance and all that jazz, all pun intended. We at the Battle Rapport, we have the ends. All right, there we go. The ends. And it go a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, massively manipulate metaphors, massacre markmen maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major Manning main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto, murder, and manuscript. You get it all, one shot, one kill. What's the deal? Shout out Tony Yayo. Now, this episode is a Keep It Blunt episode. I was going to do an Instagram live today, but I'm going to be doing a It's Blunt, Keep It Blunt episode today. COTY and WOTY predictions, future predictions. I think I'm going to be titling this whole episode as is because I will be talking about WOTY and COTY. I won't be talking about who's on the list for WOTY. They still haven't thrown all the list out there yet, but I heard the surveys is going to be going out today, which is Monday. But shout out the whole entire WOTY panel out there. They're actually talking about for the past couple years or since the beginning, I've heard. They were on a interview recently. I won't be saying his name because I'm going to be unfollowing him soon because he follows, Dr. Antias. And talking about that, maybe I should just right now. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care if we all old heads over 40. I don't care, man. If you follow and subscribe to a dude and want to react to videos of and so on and so forth, well, I won't be following you. You know what I mean? Straight up. You know what I mean? Let me do this right now. This is my second time ever doing this, ever recorded. And we go here. And we go here. So, as you see, I am subscribed to 3-Letter Man PSA Hip Hop Reloaded. Well, PSA Reloaded. I am now unsubscribed. Zoom in. I am unsubscribed now to PSA Reloaded. He follows Dr. Antias, aka Christopher Bernard Dra Gunsby, and want to talk about what he sees on his platform. No. So I say the nay. Shout out to Streets to NBA Streets Volume 2. Anybody know that? Y'all already know. But yeah, these two ladies, Lo and Lola, and Rita, they were talking about WOTY and how they would like to have men be represented up there to have basically, you know, a man, like one or two men's point of view on the WOTY panel, which, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that was probably a good idea. Let's say the first or second year. I don't know. I right now feel like that's not a bad idea. That if men are up there right along with the women to debate and discuss who is the cream of the crop, pause if needed, of who's going to be WOTY, I think that should be discussed by both sexes. Me personally. After really, you know, mulling it over and thinking it over and, you know, pondering it for a little bit, I think that is not a bad idea. I think that one or two men to be on the panel with WOTY, talking about and discussing and debating, should be a good idea. And I think it is a good idea. You know what I mean? I would say, let me throw my hat in there, but, you know, I'm just, you know, Joe Schmo, low on the totem pole out here in the battle rap YouTube streets. And I only got like 29 subscribers. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all my 29 subscribers. I lied before, or I didn't lie, whatever. I forgot that I didn't have 19 subscribers. I have 29. So I appreciate all 29 of my subscribers. All right. But yeah, I want to talk about Champion of the Year and WOTY, right? I'm going to just slightly on WOTY because, when their list is out, I will be talking about it almost in nauseum because I definitely feel like the ladies did put on a 2023 that was way better than the fellas. But hey, even that'll be debatable. You know what I mean? Whatever. I want to talk about COTY, which is Champion of the Year for all you newbies. And any newbies that's on this channel right now, checking this out and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for watching. You can go away. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. But if you like Chris Unbiased, if you like that type of stuff, you could click off immediately because I don't like no chomo following motherfuckers on my you know what I mean? Anyway. Or any men that, you know, AAS or, you know, so on and so forth, hurt women or, you know, people that are vulnerable. I do not, you know, believe in that. And if you do believe in that, please just click off this channel because I don't like y'all. We only have people that are, how should I say, have common sense and have grown in maturity to any of that bullshit that people just want to follow and be like, oh yeah, I like Chris Unbiased, he's the best. You know what I mean? He might have raped some women, whatever, but he makes good blogs. No. But yeah, that was my little spiel road there. I feel that there's a lot right now that is hanging over the Champion of the Year, COTY, and the WOTY situation. But I don't like the fact that watching this almost 5-hour stream with music in between and interruptions and all that other stuff, I think that, you know, they should have did what they've done in the past where, you know, you're going to put a part 1, part 2, part 3, concise, nothing interrupting. No, we got to pause this, play some music, talk about what's about to happen, wait for the people to get in the chat, and then we're going to go in. No more of that. Just 1, 2, 3 episodes, drop them each individually each day if you want to, but that's how it was before. Now it's just this weird stuff. I feel that this champion of the year lacked something. This is 2024. We're talking about 2023. We're talking about the champion of the year, the battle rapper of the year of 2023. We're talking about it in 2024, right? And we're trying to sum up who had the best year. Now, in the beginning of the episode, if you watch and partial throughout the whole almost 5-hour stream, that basically Jay Black already knew from before they started filming, and hinted that towards the end, knew from the beginning of filming that Chef Trez, that New Jersey Twerk, and that Big K were going to have their own spaces. You know what I mean? That they were going to be in their own places. They somewhere right now. You know what I mean? That we're going to talk about it when we talk about it. They're in a different place right now. And like throughout was like hinting like, yeah, Chef Trez, he got a place. You know what I mean? Like he got a place, so on and so forth. Like he's somewhere. And New Jersey Twerk and Big K, like, yeah, they're somewhere. But we're going to talk about these people, so on and so forth. But those, yeah, we're going to. And then gonna have a less than 10-minute debate about Chef Trez throughout almost the whole entire 5 hours. A less than 10-minute debate. But then give a whole spiel of New Jersey Twerk and Big K. Look, I say it could have been a coin flip between Big K and New Jersey Twerk. Look. You could kill me in the comments or you could show me some love in the comments. I personally feel it could have went either way. Flip of a coin. New Jersey Twerk or Big K. Why was Chef Trez not put in that talk? He was, oh yeah, he has his own place. He has his own place. Like, yeah, so on and so forth. Oh yeah, New Jersey Twerk and Big K, we're going to talk about that. They got their own place and so on and so forth. And y'all ain't even going to have Chef Trez, New Jersey Twerk, and Big K as far as who had the better years. Of course, Tay-Rock had a all right year, but it was a little lackluster because he didn't have the names. And with what happened with New Jersey Twerk, he had names. What happened with Big K, he had names. Chef Trez, I'm telling y'all, why did y'all underdo the way y'all did Chef Trez? Y'all were hyping it up, off and on throughout the whole 5-hour stream. Then when y'all get to him, less than 10-minute debate. And didn't even put him up with or against New Jersey Twerk and Big K. Just like, y'all, I think this champion of the year was the worst champion of the year. Me personally. Why? It's simple. 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only have 5 people to debate this? Yes. They've been talking about it off and on throughout the years. Yeah, having less people on the panel would help in having a quicker debate or be able to break things down quicker. Look, I personally feel every other champion of the year had the 6 or more people that it had on the panel. That was well balanced. You had a good balance of, you're going to have this side arguing for that side. You're going to have that side arguing against. Like, look, you're going to have debates going across the table all the time. This is the worst COTY I have ever seen. Only 5 people on the panel? Only 5 people on the panel. No. I'm on my Daniel Bryan shit. No. What the oh my God, bro. I gotta keep it blunt. I don't care. Y'all wildin' for real. I don't care. Y'all, look. As much as I love battle rap, I'm not like, yo, I love Tay-Rock, and I only watch Tay-Rock battles, and whenever I debate Tay-Rock and him battling anybody, I always have his side. Like, that's a biased way of looking at battle rap. Only liking a single battle rapper while there's tens of thousands of battle rappers out there, and then making assumptions of whatever because, hey, you like this guy and you're going to follow this guy and you're always going to back this guy. Pause. You're always going to support this guy. Look, I like Tay-Rock, but I am a battle rap fan. I'm not a battle rapper fan. I like all battle rappers, but I love battle rap. You feel me? So I'm going to call it down the line. I said this ever since I started, the past 2 years. Ever since I started my YouTube channel. That I like Tay-Rock. I think he's one of the best battle rappers out there. He's he is Mr. Consistent. But when it comes to certain battles, I'm going to call it down the line. If you won, if you lost. Don't matter whether or not I like you or not. The fact that I love battle rap should have you on the mindset that, you know what? He's going to call it down the line. Everybody else always says that they love this and they're K-Gang and this one's that Dot Mob and so on and so forth. And like, I support battle rap. I love battle rap. The battle rappers are all separate, all individuals. There's too many battle rappers to say, I love this one and I'm only going to follow them. That makes it a very biased type of thing. So I call things down the middle. And this whole entire COTY panel... Let me get that water. Hold on. Look, I personally feel they messed up totally this year with the COTY panel. Why? Because they had less people than last year, than the year before, and the year before. Since 2017, since they started doing COTY, Champion of the Year. I don't like this situation. I don't like the situation at all. I think that they should at least maintain 8 or more people. Yes. It's going to be hours. You're going to be up there for like 8 hours debating these battles and so on and so forth. Y'all got a list of top 20 of the top 20. Y'all listing 20. Y'all not doing top 10. Or top 15. Y'all doing top 20, and then at the end, y'all have y'all definitive Champion of the Year, the battle rapper of the year. You know what I mean? Of that specific year. So, look, I'm going to be honest. The more people that was on the panel, the better. Yes, it took mad long to get through it or whatever, but this is a sport where it's very selective. It's very... it can go this way or that way. There's not many judged battles. Not saying there are never judged battles. There are judged battles. It's just far and few between. And like King of the Dot and stuff like that, their tournament kind of But I personally feel there was a lot of hiccups with that. That's why I didn't speak too much on that, because I felt right along with DME Detroit and Adept, there were some inconsistencies, especially when it came down to bill collector battles. Weird enough. Yeah, I need to get that water, because I felt confused and conflicted as far as a person in, the battle rap media. I'm just, a guy. I don't consider myself a blogger. You know what I mean? I consider myself a fan of battle rap that has a channel. I love Slipknot, I love battle rap, and I put that together, and you have the battle rap whore, me. HydroMan. Now, COTY messed up this year. Though they have a definitive winner. Shout out Big K, who does not have me blocked on X, Instagram, and Twitter, whatever. You know what I mean? Instagram and Twitter. I'm not blocked by him. Yay, thank you. But if I'm gonna be blocked now, I guess that happens, right? The show still must go on. But yeah, Big K had a superb year. Pretty debatable with Jazz, even though I don't doubt anybody. Oh, Jazz won. Like, I'm of the I'm of the firm believer that Jazz had a very, very, she had a very competitive year. And this was one of them that you know, it was either going to make it or break it when it came down to her being a part of COTY or the WOTY. You know what I mean? But I feel that she grew from that. She grew from every single battle from the past 2 to 3 years. She's grown so much more. Especially her battle with Shice Raw. You know what I mean? Jazz the Rapper versus Shice Raw. I have a reaction to that, or, you know, run that back recap that I wanted to do about that. And I talked about that. I thought that was a really good and superb battle. But I had my points of view. If y'all want, y'all can go check that out. I personally feel they did have the man, the myth, the legend, Big K as champion of the year. I do not knock that. What I knock is the fact that they only had 5 people on the panel when usually they have 8+. Now, I feel comfortable with 8+ people on the panel debating and discussing for the next 5 to 8 hours or more about who's the top 20 and then who ends up being champion of the year, the number 1 of that year. I'm like, yo, go ahead, do what you got to do. As long as there's enough and sufficient people. I'm assuming Jay Black is getting tired of the amount of hours it takes to then get to the number 1. That's why I feel in the beginning and throughout, he knew who was going to be COTY. Because he already let us assume by him saying what he was saying from the beginning and throughout the almost 5-hour stream that basically Big K and New Jersey Twerk, they have a space. You know what I mean? They have a different place where we're going to be talking about them. And Chef Trez. But then debated less than 10 minutes on Chef Trez and didn't even put him with New Jersey Twerk and Big K when it came down to those final 3. How can you have the final 3 be so choppy the way you did that, Jay Black? The way the whole thing went. I gotta keep it blunt, Jay Black. You dropped the ball on this one. You dropped the ball. How you gonna have 5 people on the panel? Are you getting tired that it's lasting so long? Then do something about it, Jay Black. Do something about it. And not cut the fact that it's worth the debating of 5 to 8 hours about the top 20 to then get to the definitive last one. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to sit there for all those hours. But if y'all getting tired of it and y'all chopping it down even less and less and less to the point that 2020, when we debate y'all debate 2024 COTY in 2025, that it's going to be a 3-hour stream or something like that. Come on now. Y'all taking away the amount of time and effort that men and women have battled in the year to then be debated for less than 3 hours? That's what y'all want? Y'all want a definitive top 20 that's going to take less than 3 hours? No. I'm on my Daniel Bryan shit. No. Facts. All right? Shout out Daniel Bryan. But I got to keep it blunt, and I'm going to be honest. You did get something right. Let me turn off this fan. You did get something right. I'm happy that Jazz the Rapper, Coffee Brown, and Miss Hustle were mentioned and ended up on the COTY list. Number 16, number 12, and number 11. Excuse me? Alright, whatever. This is where I get to the other half of this episode. Now, if I'm correct, every year that COTY has been established since 2017, there has been a woman mentioned and or ended up on the list. I personally feel that there should be more, but this is where I want to talk about this. Well, I'm going to keep it blunt about. WOTY, or the women that battle throughout the year to then end up being on the list of, I guess this year is going to be top 15. I think it was top 15 last year, but I may be wrong. I may be right. I don't know. It's been some time. But women battle rappers battle less than male battle rappers. Is this true or not? This is my opinion. I feel that this is a fact, but I could be wrong. My opinion is I see less women battles than I see men battles. There's more men. This is a predominantly male-dominated sport, and blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. I understand the statistics and the logistics and all that. I understand that. One thing I do want to mention, that WOTY happened because it was bound to happen. It was inevitable. Inevitability. Whatever. It was inevitable that there was going to end up being a WOTY, Woman of the Year, kin next to COTY. But every year, women have been mentioned and ended up on the list for COTY. Y'all gonna hate me in the comments. Y'all could kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. As long as COTY has been around, there has been some rumblings since the first year. What if it's a woman to be champion of the year, battle rapper of the year, COTY? Then after a few years, boom, we got WOTY to help with the women that are out there battle rapping and so on and so forth. Now, I personally feel, and I predict, right? I'm predicting. Anyway, I predict, I'm going to say it right here, at 27 minutes, almost 27:30, that there will be a woman COTY. Maybe not 2025, maybe not 2026, but there will be a woman COTY. Or maybe 2025, you never know. You know what I mean? Jazz might up her game this year. Miss Hustle might up her game this year and, have, sufficient amount of battles that, end up being put on YouTube, or sufficient amount of battles that then end up going viral because of moments, or however, whatever. As long as the outcome is there's a winner, the battle still happens and finishes instead of being unfinished. How many battles have we had that were unfinished? Too many. Let's say for one male battle rapper who battles 15, 20 battles, let's say a minimum 15 battles, right? Or yeah. Let's deal with a 15 battle minimum, right? Boom. Minimum men battle, when it comes to all the men, minimum is like 15 battles, right? You have like maybe 5 1-rounders and all 10 of them being 3-rounders, right? Some of the women in battle rap have less than 10 battles a year. So this is in reference to Rita, talking about why women aren't mentioned or argued as much when they're mentioned on the list of COTY. The reason why, me personally, is because women have less battles than men. This is a male-dominated sport, so there's going to be more men battles to happen. More men battles and moments that happen and stuff like that are mentioned on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Twitter, and all that end up being viral. Now, of course, women have viral moments too. It's just fewer than the men, because the men have more battles. About 15. I'm ranging in a minimum of 15. Of course, you got your 30, 40 something battles, or you only have your 5 or 6 battles. Like some of the men battle rappers, it can range because of their tier status and stuff like that. You got your top tiers, mid tiers, low tiers, and garbage tiers. Garbage tiers, I won't be mentioning their names. Smoking NY. Where the hell my lighter go? Pocket. But yeah, I feel that because of that, the reason why women aren't fought for so much when they're on the list on COTY and when they're discussed is because there's more battles happening with the men over the women. Excuse me. I apologize, my unprofessionalness for burping. It's better out than in, right? Old saying from the 80s and 90s. Pause if need be. Hey, this is gastrial shit that needs to be expelled, all right? Gastrial shit. It's a word. Look it up. Or I just made it up now. You gotta have fun out here in these battle rap YouTube streets, man. Or woman watching. There are more battles happening and being mentioned and going viral more than women, because the amount of battles that men have, 15, I'm saying on a minimum, over the women that have less than 10 battles. And I'm just talking about in 1 year. In 1 year. In 1 year, one male battle rapper could have 15 battles. 5 1-rounders and 10 3-rounders. Women could have less than 10, and it can vary. Now, that's my opinion and my thoughts okay, in reference to Rita, when she said in an interview recently on a person who I just unfollowed and unsubscribed to right here on YouTube, her and she was saying that, women aren't fought for or discussed too much when their names are brought up against the other guys. That's my reason, and that's my thought. The reason why that happens is because of this, what I just said in this last few minutes. And that reason why WOTY, they discuss it in length when it comes to all the females in their battles and stuff like that, is because now the amount of battles to the next set of people that have an amount of battles, it's changed now. Now it's just all the battles that all the women have. So basically, if it's less than 10 battles that you've had and you're a woman, and you can be possibly mentioned in the WOTY panel. Depends if you catch some bodies, the list goes on. 3 rounds, and now they're saying specifics on 3-minute plus rounds, at least for 3 rounds. I think even if you have 90-second rounds, they're really short. But even if you have 90-second rounds and they're 3 rounds, I think they should still be mentioned. I think they should still be valid, just along the lines of any 3-round battles that women have that are longer than 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Or 3 minutes shortest. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. I feel that when it comes to the whole WOTY thing right now, it's not too much, because the men is like, oh, they're, the whole entire battle rap community is not really mentioning too much of it. Just, when they do mention it, it's a lot of, they messed up. I think they messed up too. Not who the winner is, because that's a coin flip between Chef Trez, between New Jersey Twerk, between Big K. My personal opinion. That's why I feel they messed that up. But it was a coin flip, I felt that they wanted a constant. I felt me personally, I felt Jay Black wanted to concentrate more on New Jersey Twerk and Big K for the final two to then think about it. And then give Chef Trez the third spot because they were mentioning him on and off throughout the whole almost 5-hour stream. Sad, sad, sad. I think that Chef Trez should have been discussed a whole lot more and should have been in the top 3 talk instead of how the way they separated the way they did. So then 4 and 5 were I tell you, things were really choppy when it came down to Rum Nitty, Geechee Gotti, and Chef Trez, and then reference of the Tay Rocks. I'm like, this year was kind of messed up. Like I said, 5 people messes up the whole thing. I think 8 people or more up there on a panel discussing. If y'all gonna go 8 hours to discuss it, go ahead. At least we will have a definitive champion and a definitive list instead of, we're trying to make this less hours than what we were here last year, and we were here like almost 10 hours, and I don't care. You want to make it this big professional thing, it's going to take hours like something professional takes. The fuck? Come on, Jay Black. Wake up and smell the coffee, Jay Black. If this is how the next champion of the year is gonna go next year, I don't know, man. But my high hopes is WOTY is gonna be better than the champion of the year. Because as far as when it comes to the people on the panel and so on and so forth, I think this year might be it. I think this year we'll get a better WOTY. We'll have a better WOTY panel. I hope. Because some things were said and some things were hidden and, some things were referenced. But I don't know. I think that, champion of the year, yes, we have Big K. Whether or not, if it was properly discussed as far as, come on, just look, me personally, if there was a 3-sided coin, right, and you flipped it in the air, and each side had someone different, one was Chef Trez, one was New Jersey Twerk, one was Big K, and you just kept, flicking or rolling the die, whatever, 3-sided die, whatever the hell, you know what I mean? It's just a flip of a coin or whatever. It could have been any 3 of them that would have been champion of the year, and any 3 of them that would have been 3 and 2. So, all right, cool. It could have probably still wound up like this or not. I personally feel the other way, that Chef Trez should have been discussed right when they're doing the percentages. I kind of felt scammed. A little bit scammed. Not to say that they were scamming. No. I ain't trying to say that they scamming, but I kind of felt played. Only 5 people to discuss it, and I'm a little disappointed. So, damn. Gotta get that water. But my predictions for COTY and WOTY for the next couple years is going to be high expectations. Not saying it'll be this year or next year, whatever. 2025, 2024, WOTY or COTY or... COTY will have a woman champion of the year. Might be a previous WOTY. Maybe one of a current WOTY coming up for, this next WOTY. Maybe this next, you never know. But I feel that there will be a woman that will end up being COTY. Because this year, Coffee Brown was mentioned as they did. Jazz the Rapper and Miss Hustle. were mentioned as they did, and did end up being 16, 12, and 11 on the list of the top 20 champion, top 20 list of the best battle rappers of the year, which is COTY, who ended up being Big K. So shout out Big K, shout out champion of the year. I personally feel WOTY might be the better half of the segments of battles that people are going to be debating. I think it's going to be this, because COTY was a disappointment. Me personally. I think WOTY's going to be, yo, get ready. And they're saying it's going to be towards the end of March, right around my birthday. Oh, man. I'm hyped. I'm excited. My disappointment for what happened with COTY, maybe, WOTY is going to be better, but, we're going to see what happens. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You already know how this goes. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. You already know, right? Please, don't drive distracted. Don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. Feel me? That is one of the most dangerous things that you can do. But please, don't drive drunk. Don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. And please, don't drive distracted. You already know. It's a lot of dangerous things that happen with these things all the time. So please, when you're on the road, be mindful. Please be mindful. You know how this goes. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking morning, because it's still morning. You already know, all right? So stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay blessed. HydroMan from the Battle Rapport out.